It's the BAFTA Awards, everyone! Alright, I'll stop. I can't do the accent. Alright, I tried to watch the BAFTAs live, but it proved to be pretty difficult here in the States. The only way to watch them was on E, but like 8 hours later, and I didn't want to wait that long. So instead I'm gonna have Yvette read me some off camera, also just reveal to me some winners live as they're released. And ultimately, what's the difference anyways, right? Also, they always do some categories, they just like flash really quickly on cards. Yvette's gonna give me the full experience as if they were reading them live. So yeah, I'm very excited for this show because we know that BAFTAs is a very strong indicator for the Oscars. Last year, all 4 actors lined up exactly, and it's where Demi Moore finally switched over to Mikey Madison. So that being said, today we should find out just how strong One Battle After Another is. Is it kind of an Oppenheimer type of sweep strong, or is it more maybe like a Nora, where BAFTA goes for something like Hamnet instead? The categories I'm looking out for, I want to see screenplay. I want to see if Ryan Coogler secures that win here. Supporting actress race is still kind of in flux, so if Tiana Taylor wins here, I think that's going to be very big. And also a reminder that SAG voting is still open, so the winners here could impact the winners there as well. But anyways, I know a few have already been announced, right, Yvette? Or has most of them been announced?
I'm going to try to go in the order of last year's reveal announcements. And we started with visual effects last year.
The winners should be Avatar.
And the BAFTA for Best Special Visual Effects goes to Avatar, okay. Fire and Ash.
All right. Moving on to family film. They separate this with animated film. So this should be Zootopia 2.
The slightly sticky BAFTA goes to
Zootopia 2.
Boom.
What is it? Oh, Boom. I don't even know what that is. That's crazy. Wow. Okay.
And the next category is Outstanding Debut from a Brit.
Oh, okay. That's going to be the director of Pillion, right?
And the BAFTA goes to My Father's Shadow.
Shadow. Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Next category is Original Screenplay.
Original Screenplay. Okay. I'm hoping that this is Ryan Coogler pulls it out, and it's just a very clear adapted original screenplay win. I don't have to think about it. Come final predictions.
The BAFTA goes to Ryan
Yes!
Coogler!
Yes! Woo! If Ryan Coogler can win a BAFTA, he is going to win at the Oscars, no problem.
We're moving on to Adapted Screenplay.
Is there a video?
Not yet.
Okay, so you're just going to read it to me?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no suspense. This is going to be PTA. It's going to be PTA. It's going to be PTA. Yvette, tell me the winner.
And the BAFTA for Adapted Screenplay goes to
Paul Thomas Anderson.
One Battle After Another.
Woo!
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Nice, nice. Okay, what's next?
Next is Best Animated Film.
Okay, Best Animated Film. I guess the winner is going to be Zootopia, or is it Zootropolis is what they call it?
And the BAFTA goes to
Zootropolis.
Zootropolis.
Yeah, Zootropolis. Okay.
2.
Of course. I thought it would have been fun to see a little Amelie win. Best Supporting Actor. What I would love to see, I would like to see a One Battle After Another boy win here. Benicio del Toro or Sean Penn. I'm not greedy, take your pick. But what I expect to see here is Stellan Skarsgård. I expect probably he's going to win here, and I expect that he's going to win the Oscar as well.
And the BAFTA goes to Sean Penn.
Oh my God!
One Battle
You're
After
kidding
Another.
me! Are you kidding me? Oh my God, are you kidding me? You're not fooling me. Yo! The reason why there's probably no speech is probably because he didn't show up. Yvette, he's going to win SAG. Go back to look at my One Battle After Another review. Sean Penn was my predicted winner. I've been wondering, where is Sean Penn? And I've been predicting Sean Penn for SAG already. This is crazy. Yvette, commentary on Sean Penn. What do you think about that? Deserved?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm happy it's a one battle boy, like you said.
I got to be respectful to Stellan Skarsgård because he has an incredible career. Sean Penn already has 2 Oscars. It would have been nice to see Stellan Skarsgård win his kind of lifetime achievement award. For the Oscars, I mean, it's still possible. He's clearly still in the running. But I have to say, this is big. Sean Penn winning at BAFTA? is huge. And if Stellan Skarsgård won here, remember, Stellan Skarsgård's not nominated at SAG, so I was still going to go with Sean Penn at SAG. So really, SAG, BAFTA is going to be both Sean Penn. Sean Penn's winning a third Oscar. That's crazy. This is awesome. Please tell me it's going to be a one battle after another day. Tiana Taylor's going to get it too. Okay, so moving on to supporting actress. I think it's Tiana Taylor. I think it's her. I don't believe in the Ingo win. And especially if Stellan didn't win, I don't believe in the Ingo win. But do you have a video for this? Because I got to see the video.
I do have a video for
Oh,
this.
yeah. Okay. Here we go.
And the BAFTA goes
Tiana
to
Taylor.
Wunmi
Wunmi Mosaku. Damn. Sean Penn wins. And Tiana Taylor doesn't win. Wunmi makes sense because she is British and all that, but I really thought Tiana Taylor was just going to probably take this to the end. So what does this mean for the Oscars? I think when SAG comes, I think SAG might go with Amy Madigan or Tiana Taylor. I just don't think it's going to be Wunmi at SAG. So depending on who wins SAG, I guess that would be the front runner for the Oscar. I don't know. This is turning out to be a really close race. I still am going to be predicting Tiana Taylor, and I'll reassess after SAG. That's crazy. Sean Penn, I'm still reeling over that.
And the next category is production design.
All right, the winner should be Frankenstein.
And the BAFTA for best production design goes to
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Okay. The dramatic pause. I love a category I don't have to think about.
Next, we have non-English film.
Non-English film. This isn't sentimental value. It's going to be pretty wild.
Sentimental value.
Sentimental value. Okay. All right. All right. All right.
Next category is best sound.
Best sound. All right, best sound. There is some wiggle room here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It could be F1 or it could be Sinners. I have F1 for this.
And the BAFTA for best sound goes to F1.
F1, okay. Yeah, Room. That's probably going to win the Oscar. It's amazing how things kind of shift. As soon as F1 got into picture, now we're seeing, F1 be possible in sound. We're seeing F1 be possible in editing now. And for me, I just don't understand why one battle after another isn't just completely winning editing. What are we moving on to now?
Score.
And you have a video. Okay, so score should be Sinners. Yeah, it should be Sinners.
And the BAFTA awarded in honor of Anthony
Sinners?
Asquith goes to Sinners.
Yeah, Sinners. Okay. All right, so Sinners is obviously going to win score. That's great. That's good. Good. All right, moving on to casting. I think there's a lot of room here. There's a lot of different options on the table. One battle after another, Sinners, or we could possibly even have a Hamnet or a sentimental value. I don't know. I genuinely just went with one battle after another.
And the
Sinners,
BAFTA
one battle
goes
after another?
to...
Is it Hamnet?
I swear, Lauren Evans!
What? What?
Let me double check.
You better swear. Do you swear? That can't be. Do you see the other nominees there? Mm-hmm. It goes to I swear. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right, moving on to best editing. I guess F1 would be the most likely, right? It's a one sound, but I just went on a limb and I said one battle after another for this one. It's probably just going to be F1 because it's, action driven. But I hope it's one battle after another. I really do.
And the BAFTA for best editing goes to
One battle.
one battle after another.
Woo! Deserving winner. Don't you agree, Yvette?
I didn't think anybody else noticed.
It's
outstanding editing.
Outstanding. The flow of the entire story. It's an editing achievement when you take a 3-hour plus movie and you condense it and make it feel like less than 2. That is an achievement. Yeah, no, so One Battle After Another is looking really good for Best Picture, right?
Up next, we have Best British Film.
Best British Film will be Hamnet. Right?
And the BAFTA for Outstanding British Film goes to...
I swear. I swear if you say I swear, I will freak out. Hamnet. Okay. Nice. Okay. Hamnet. Will Hamnet win Best Film? I don't think so. Not with One Battle After Another winning editing. There's no chance. I don't think so.
Up next, we have Best Director.
Best Director. Do you have a video for me? Yeah, I want to see PTA get that little gold face.
The BAFTA goes to Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah. Let me watch this. Let me enjoy this one. I've been so blessed Oscar-wise. Back to back, I saw Chris Nolan win for Oppenheimer. I saw Sean Baker win for Anora. I saw PTA win for One Battle After Another. Like, what joy am I going to get next? Yes, that means next year Richard Linklater is going to win. Boyhood 2. Let's do it. Manhood. All right, moving on to cinematography. This could be Sinners. This could be One Battle After Another. And I think this could be Train Dreams. I almost predicted Train Dreams, but I think I went ahead and just went with Sinners. But I could see it be either one of those. I know some people are predicting One Battle After Another. I could see that too.
And the BAFTA
One battle.
goes to
Michael Bauman.
One Battle After Another. One Battle After Another. Wow, does that win the Oscar? I don't know. Hey, good for that. I mean, any win for One Battle is great, but that's the one I don't need. That's the one I don't absolutely need. All right, moving on to documentary. I think this one is totally like up for grabs because I know Perfect Neighbor is the front runner to win the Oscar. Perfect Neighbor is also kind of a little bit more like guided towards American type of issues.
And the
Perfect Neighbor.
BAFTA goes to
Perfect Neighbor.
Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody against Putin. I haven't even seen Mr. Nobody and Putin. I think for the Oscars, it's still Perfect Neighbor.
Up next, we have hair and makeup.
Hair and makeup. I don't know if you have a video, but it doesn't matter either way. It's Frankenstein.
And the BAFTA for best makeup and hair
Goes to Frankenstein. Goes to Frankenstein. Goes to Frankenstein. Goes to
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Costume design.
Costume design. That movie, that winner's also going to be Frankenstein.
And the BAFTA for best costume design goes to
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Nice. Your little dramatic suspense does make me feel sometimes that you're going to throw me a little looper. Next category is actress. If it's not Jessie Buckley, then what are we doing?
And the winner for best actress goes to
Jessie Buckley?
Jessie Buckley.
Yeah. All right, show me her speech. Oh my God, thanks. Thanks a lot. All right, so moving on to best actor, and I suppose it's been decided that this is going to be Chalamet the entire season. And I've been waiting to see if there's been any cracks. There hasn't been any cracks, so I'm expecting a Chalamet here. But what do I want to win secretly? I would kind of want to see Leo win.
I do have a video for you.
You do have a video for me. I think it's going to be too hard to resist to say we're going to reject Chalamet.
And the BAFTA
Chalamet.
goes to Robert Aramayo from I Swear.
Are you kidding me? This is incredible. This is incredible. This is almost more hilarious than Leo winning. I respect the hell out of BAFTA doing this. I love that BAFTA is like, I don't care. We don't care.
That's what I want.
It's what we want, and we think that we're better than you.
We have some catching up to do.
Yeah, I gotta watch I Swear. This is amazing. Can I watch that? I gotta see Chalamet's face. I don't take pleasure in people's pain, but I mean, I do imagine he's going to be quite shocked that Chalamet was like, huh? Who?
What?
What? When? We're feeling a certain pressure here in the States to go with Chalamet. I'm feeling it, that there is a certain narrative that we got to give it to Chalamet this year. It's Chalamet's time. And I love that across the pond, they were like, we're not getting that same agenda. Our social media algorithm's a little bit different here. And I don't know if you've heard about a little movie called I Swear.
We're going to educate you guys.
But we're going to educate you guys.
You guys need to be more cultured.
Personally, I respect the hell out of it. I love it. I feel bad for, obviously, people who want to see Chalamet win. But put in perspective, Chalamet is what? He's like 14 or something? Give him some time. Well, this guy was young too, though.
And by the way, I think we missed a category. I think he won like Rising Stars.
Oh.
I
For
wanted.
Miles Caton?
Should I have done that for you?
Oh, no, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have like tipped me. I want your opinion. Does this hurt Chalamet to win on the Oscar at the end?
I think we have to take it into account.
Okay, so what happens at the Oscars? Who wins now? It's going to be Chalamet still.
You think so?
Well, I mean, Leo needed that. It needed to be someone who was nominated for an Oscar. This is BAFTA being BAFTA.
What if Leo wins SAG?
Then Leo's winning the Oscar. I think whoever wins SAG wins Oscar. I've been waiting for the Chalamet chink in the armor, right? And there it is. There it is. But they didn't go for Leo.
They do things their way.
They did it the BAFTA way.
We're on to Best Film, ladies and gentlemen.
One battle after another. I swear it wasn't nominated for Best Film, right? There's no other film here that has picked up enough awards in other categories. You have the editing, you have directing, you have an acting win. That is a recipe. You already got your 3. This is one battle after another. There is 0 suspense here.
I have a video for you.
Show me the video, girl.
And the BAFTA goes to
One battle after another.
One Battle After Another.
Yes. Anyways, yes, One Battle After Another wins Best Film. Very boring year for a lot of people who don't like this movie. I apologize. I've been where you guys have been.
I know how much you love Alan Cumming.
Traitors.
Would you like to watch Alan Cumming's hilarious opening monologue?
No. All right, so recap. Obviously, the biggest surprise of the night was Robert Aramayo winning Best Actor. I took a break to see the reaction on Twitter because I couldn't wait to see what people thought about that win. But people were talking about another incident that happened at BAFTAs, which I didn't see. Oof, yikes. So what does that mean for the Oscars? Let me quickly go through the categories. So original song, Golden Score. Sinners, that's pretty much locked in now. Sound, I think F1 has officially overtaken Sinners. BAFTA aligns pretty close with that category. So yeah, I'm gonna go with F1. Also F1 getting Best Picture I think helps. Visual effects, Avatar 3. So makeup, production design, and costume, Frankenstein, you can go ahead and lock them in. This only confirms that, lock them in. And then editing, I know F1 is still on the table, but I think it's one battle after another. I think it's gonna win that one. I think it's gonna be paired up with picture at the Oscars. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with one battle after another editing. Even if editing went somewhere else or to F1 here at BAFTA, I still might have even gone for one battle after another, similar to what we saw last year with Anora winning editing. But I feel more confident that editing is gonna go to one battle. Cinematography, now that's an interesting one. Since 2020, BAFTA has matched with the Oscars 4 out of the last 5 years. It's on a 4-year streak right now. It's a very strong precursor. And I still have a feeling this might be Sinners, but I think I'm gonna let ASC be kind of the tipping point for me. If they go Sinners, I'll go Sinners. If they go one battle, I'll go one battle. If they go Train Dreams, I'll just go with BAFTA, one battle. So for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Sinners. But again, we'll see what ASC says. If they say one battle, okay, no problem. I'll go one battle. Documentary, I'm gonna go ahead and hold strong with Perfect Neighbor. And then international. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with Sentimental. Secret Agent is obviously beloved as well, but Sentimental Value, you know, getting all these acting nominations at the Oscars, I think definitely tips in its favor. I will say though, Stellan not winning, supporting is interesting, but I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Sentimental Value as the, you know, their kind of big win there. And then casting. So the battle of one battle after another and Sinners continues. They didn't go with either one. So I'll go ahead and pick whatever SAG goes for. I think it's a toss-up. And right now I'm leaning Sinners. I think the diversity in that Sinners cast, along with being introduced to a lot of like new talent like Miles Caden, I think kind of just pushes it in Sinners' favor a little bit. But for adapted screenplay and original screenplay, one battle after another, Sinners, lock it in, easy peasy. Supporting actor, woof. Now this is getting wild, right? Stellan losing this category is massive. But for me, I really do just think that kind of locks in Sean Penn for me. Just like the early word was when that film was released and the big thing was Sean Penn is probably gonna win an Oscar for this performance, I think we're reverting back to that original narrative. I was already predicting Penn at SAG already, and no matter who wins SAG, I think I'm just gonna go with Penn regardless. You know, Stellan could still win, but it is pretty rare to win kind of a solo win at Globes that carries on to win at the Oscars. So I think it's Penn to lose right now. Right now I'm predicting Sean Penn. And then supporting actress, another very close race. You know, unless Wunmi Mosaku pulls off a win at SAG, I'm still on that Tiana Taylor train. I sort of feel like Amy Madigan's gonna win SAG, and then we're gonna have like kind of an even split of awards throughout the awards race, and you're gonna have to choose. And I think in that situation where Amy Madigan wins at SAG, I think I still might go with Taylor in that situation because, you know, Woomney winning at BAFTA is a very BAFTA thing to do. She's a British actress, and I really think that just kind of shows that there's flexibility in this category, meaning that SAG can go their own way, and it might not affect the end result. It just means that the race is very close, and then you're just gonna have to go with what is Oscar sensibility, and I think Oscar sensibility kind of tips in Tiana Taylor's favor, in my opinion. And now Best Actor. Now Chalamet losing here was wild, and it would have been a big deal if Leo won, but I still think Chalamet is going to win SAG, and I still think Chalamet is going to win the Oscar. So whoever wins SAG is who I'm going to predict in the end. If Leo wins SAG, oh yeah, I'll predict Leo. SAG's going to be my deciding factor, but I still think Chalamet is probably going to win the Oscar. And then we have Best Director, Best Film. That's going to be PTA. That's going to be one battle after another. So yeah, there's, you know, I think BAFTA answered a lot of questions for us. I think we have mostly 2 very close acting races, which is exciting, and these supporting acting races. And then we have a little suspense in the Best Acting race, but I still think it'll likely be Chalamet. Exciting winners here. Sean Penn win was awesome. But other than that, I've seen all the Oscar shorts. I watched them yesterday with Yvette. So Yvette and I are going to do our yearly tradition of reviewing all those Oscar shorts and giving our final predictions there. But what do you guys think about today's winners? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks always for watching, and until next time, everyone, I'll see you at the Oscars.